One of the biggest things, and I can't stress this enough, is stop waiting for the perfect moment to take action in your business. Start doing things, even with uncertainty, now. Stop waiting until you feel good enough to do them. That's a recipe for disaster. It's a recipe for failure, and you're going to be spinning your wheels for years and years, waiting until you feel safe enough to take action, to take the leap in your business. I'm serious. Some of you are waiting for years, and I know this because I've talked with some of you. It's been 5 years since we met, and you're still where you were 5 years ago. For whatever reason you come up with, either you don't know how to do something, nobody showed you, or you just don't feel safe enough to take that leap. I'm sorry, but those are excuses. Those are things that you've made up in your head, that you've come up with, that you tell yourself that make you feel like you have it all figured out. And they're not true. The truth is that you're waiting until you feel certain enough before you take action. Instead of asking for help, I don't see you messaging me in my DMs asking for help, figuring it out, learning what you don't know. Instead, I see complaining, I see whining, I see just frustration and disappointment. And that's all you're ever going to get with that attitude. That's all you're ever going to get with that mindset, is frustration and disappointment. Now, I have other people that I work with, multiple six figures every month, increasing over and over again. Like Dawn, she's making multiple six figures in her business. Like Rick, he's making multiple seven figures. Like clients, we're working with Mark and Georgian and Stacy and all these other people that we're helping them make 7 figures in their business, 8 figures in their businesses. And that's what I love helping people do, but you have to take leaps. You can't sit around on your butt waiting for stuff to be perfect. Stop it. Stop waiting for that perfection Disneyland moment and start doing things even if they fail, even if they crash and burn. And then don't get emotionally disappointed and frustrated when they crash. You want to know what? Your key to success is going to is managing and maintaining your emotions when everything sucks, when everything fails, when everything is not going how you want, and you get back up again and you go after it. You have joy. You have happiness. You don't let that get inside of you and get you mad. You just keep going after it. Maybe your life pattern has been whining like a little baby every time things aren't going your way. And then somebody shows up to save you and coddle you and say, oh, it's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. I'm going to save you. Sorry, that's not reality. Reality is you have to take action imperfectly to reach your goals. The reality is you have to start taking action today, not tomorrow. What are you waiting for? What are you hoping to happen? What are you hoping is going to change? That hope for change that you have is only ever going to happen once you take action and move the needle forward. Sitting around hoping that it happens will never happen. It's not. And maybe you're using the Bible to justify that for whatever reason. I'm sorry, but that's a load of crap. Stop it. The Bible doesn't say sit around in your butt and hope that things change by doing nothing. It says be faithful with what you've been given. Be faithful with the little bit that you've been given, and you'll be given more. It doesn't say just sit around, bury it, and hope it happens. That's what the foolish servant actually did. And that's the foolishness that I see people doing so often, is they're waiting for perfection to even take 1 ounce of action. 1 little iota of movement. They're waiting for perfection out of fear, out of worry, of how things could go wrong, of how they could lose money, of how things are not going to work out. Get over it, get over yourself, and start moving forward. Or just give up on that dream that you have. It's never going to come true with that mindset. It's never going to move forward for you. Why are you still operating in that? Why are you still operating in that mindset of thinking that for some psychotic reason that sitting around, things are going to magically change for you? I'd love to know where that mindset comes from. I'd love to know where that thinking comes from. That somehow things are just going to magically appear like Mickey Mouse and change for you by sitting around and thinking that they're going to be different one day. Get up, take action, and do something differently than you've been doing. Ask for help. Ask for guidance. Read some books. Oh, you already read those books? Read them again. Read the book again. Go through the course again. Learn again. Stop saying, well, I learned that before and it didn't work, and so now I'm going to whine like a little baby. Stop the babiness. Get up, take ownership of your life, and start moving things forward for you. That's all I got to say. Stop waiting for perfection and start taking action imperfectly.